My name is Roderick Robeson. I am a Texas certified public accountant. And for this Tax Tuesday, we're going to jump right in because it's tax season on how to pick a CPA. How to pick a CPA. Now, there are three criteria I think you should use when picking a CPA. It's personality, experience, and expertise. Personality, experience, expertise. These are going to be your foundational criteria for selecting a CPA. So let's start with personality. In personality, I'm going to say personality and fit. What you want to do is interview your CPA and try to gauge if you even like working with them. Try to get some information on their background. Where did they go to school? Why did they start their practice? When did they start their practice? You're gathering this information just to try to get a feel for this person, for their personality. You want to ask them, what are their processes? How do they gather information? What are their workflows? You're trying to get a sense for what it's going to be like to work with them. Because if you don't like them, it's just not going to be a good experience. And I can tell you right now, we're doing the same thing about you. We're doing the same thing when we're looking at prospective clients. And we do it when we look at our existing clients. We ask ourselves on a routine basis, do I like working with this person? When I'm screening clients, I have a questionnaire that's filled out when I do my discovery calls. And based upon the answers in that questionnaire, I may not even book a call with a prospective client. I may refer them to someone else. So you just want to make sure that you like working with the person that's going to be preparing your tax returns or helping you with any of your accounting needs. Personality and fit. Do you want to work with them? Do you like working with them? The next is going to be experience. And I want to caveat experience with support. So caveat, it's experience and it's support. So does this CPA have the experience or the support to be able to address your specific tax needs? So I want you to understand taxes and accounting. What we're doing is we're issue spotting. We're trying to identify, based upon the facts and circumstances and information that you give us, what is the best result. And because there's so many different rules and regulations and laws and codes and exceptions and caveats, it's just not realistic to assume that you're going to get the CPA that has all the answers. Because if any CPA tells you they have all the answers, they know all the answers, you need to run from that professional. You need to run from them because they don't know it. The laws are constantly changing, and within the past year, they've changed every single month since March. So you want to make sure that the professional that you're using, the CPA that you're looking to hire, that they have some experience. And if they can exhibit that they have the experience, that they can tell you, this is my process for identifying the answers to your specific questions and addressing your questions accurately. I am in about 4 or 5 different professional accounting groups, and that's what we do in those groups. If there's something that I can't find the answer to after doing hours of research, or if I just want to bounce something off of other CPAs who have been in the same field or have had the same question, we all go through that process and we get to the answers. And so every CPA isn't going to have the answer right off the bat. It's just not realistic. So experience and support, you want to bring those two together. Do they have the experience? And if they don't have the experience, do they have a support system and a mechanism for finding the right answers? The next thing is going to be area of expertise. Now, CPAs, we can do a whole lot. We can do audits, we can do tax resolution, we can do 1031 exchanges. There's just a wide range of things we can do. So you want to find the CPA that can address your specific needs. So I mentioned tax resolution. What is that? We've all heard the commercials. We've all heard them on podcasts, or you've seen them on television. If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS, we can help. We can get your taxes reduced. We can stop the IRS from calling you. That's tax resolution work. And that's a specific area of tax law that a CPA could help you on. Now, a tax resolution specialist may not want to even prepare your tax returns. They're probably not even going to do audits. So they have a special knowledge around that. And there are things within tax resolution. There's things called CSEDs, and then you have deadlines in order to ensure that certain things can kick in, and there's an evaluation process to determine whether you meet whatever criteria for whatever reduction in your taxes that are available for you, that's a specialized field. It has specialized knowledge, and so you want to pick the CPA that will address your specific area, criteria, and needs. So what haven't you heard me say? You haven't heard me say price. You haven't heard me say maximize loopholes or anything of that nature. One, price is always going to be a factor for everyone. Let's be realistic. How much something costs is always important, but you got to be careful when we talk about cost related to that. And I'm going to talk about cost, and I'm going to talk about working with your CPA in the next episode. But don't let price be the only factor. Do not let price be the only factor. And this thing about loopholes I mentioned, don't say that. I mean, there are no loopholes. And if there are any loopholes, they're going to get closed up by the IRS so fast that it's like they didn't even exist. Loopholes is really just a marketing thing that we threw out there because we know that most of you guys are going to see that, and it's going to excite you, and you're going to talk to us related to that. But there are no loopholes. But again, I'm going to talk about working with the CPA in the next 2 episodes. So I will see you in the next 2 episodes of Tax Tuesday, where we talk about working with a CPA.